Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Nah, man.
This is Psalms 12 and 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. Just like we said, Donald Trump. You know, that's like one of the vilest men, which has been exalted to the highest authority in this land, in Babylon.
Crazy thing about it, his name means wicked ruler of the world. That's what Donald Trump means.
Come on, man.
Omen nomen.
It's an omen nomen.
Man. Just like what was that on that video, that Edomite's name, what it meant? Lover of children.
Lover of children.
Lover of children. Yes.
Yes.
It's
he
like
changed his name.
Like a French type thing.
French name.
I can't remember what it was, but
and that wasn't even his real name. But that was like his. He changed up his name
just to get that title.
Man,
come on, bro.
You got to see all these pictures. These guys, like the brother said, man, they operate in all these symbols and everything. What did the brother had? But let me rephrase. That wicked Edomite had a child he was holding, and he had a necklace on his neck, but it was around the little girl's neck. And that's
he had the boy.
A little boy, the little boy's neck, and there was some kind of a symbology
of what he likes.
Of what he likes,
Some booty beads.
Yeah. Hey, the thing about it, the crazy thing about it, man, what was so sad was the picture of that little girl, man. Bro, she just looked like she was just. Like, she looked like one of them kids that's just like abandoned that was in an orphanage, bro. You can tell she had no life in her. And little girls shouldn't be looking like that, bro.
Man, you know what?
Yeah, you're right. Man.
I tell you what, man. Boy, this devil gonna pay.
Bro, he
gonna pay. He gonna pay, man.
And this is what our people don't understand, this is what they were doing to our people when they had us in captivity, man.
Right.
That's what they did to your children, man. Your sons, your daughters, man.
What's the name of the movie, Uncle Tom's Cabin?
Come on, bro.
Look at that, man. Hey, look. They was going in there tricking out them
little
young
boys.
Jake boys, man. Putting makeup all on their faces and everything. Man,
it had that Edomite in there.
Yeah.
And this is what they did to our people, man. And that's what our people see. Jake don't want to realize the level of what he did to our people, man.
Right. And they still doing it today.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what we can get it on the next verse. That's Psalm 10.
Go ahead.
He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He does catch the poor when he draweth him into his net.
And that's what Esau is doing, man. He's drawing Jake into the net, man. Because the poor, speaking of, is talking about Israel, right?
And just like he said, he lies and wait. You know, he wait for his right opportunity so he can go seize on these little poor kids. Just like we just said, the earthquake in Haiti. You know, with the earthquake in Haiti, he waited for the perfect opportunity.
Set up them little organizations.
Set up these little organizations to where he can steal these kids, man.
And they ain't got no name. When these kids come in, when they're taken, because these people are linked up with the government, they could smuggle them kids to America with no trace of who these kids are or who's going to keep up with them. They don't go to CPS.
Because they can get on a plane with an Edomite and they be like, oh, I just adopted this baby.
They get on private planes from Haiti,
you ain't got to show
to
no
Miami.
ID for a baby whenever you flying with a baby. You ain't got to show no identification.
Which is the reason why they set up that rule.
That's right.
They set up that rule to smuggle kids.
Wicked, man.
Smuggling kids. And like the dude said, man, up here doing sacrifices and all kind of stuff, bro. Man, that's so wicked, man.
You can get that Isaiah, bro. 47.
That's horrible, man. That's
lift
horrible.
up thy skirt. Was that Isaiah 47?
Yeah, man.
He's being revealed. This is terrible, bro.
Yeah, it's all being exposed now, man. And it's a shame that Jake, you know, y'all continuously want to stay in this place, man. It's terrible.
You gotta have a sick mind. You gotta have a sick mind to want to be here still, bro. Because I can say, even before I got into the truth, I was like, man, I gotta get the hell out of this place. Man. And then I searched around, I realized the same people I'm trying to run away from run everything. And I remember talking to my old man, like, I don't even know what to do.
I feel your pain on that one now, cause see, I thought I could run to a place that I thought would be a little bit different. Even though Esau was running, I thought it was a sanctuary in a part of this area. And it wound up not being that sanctuary. It was the same shit, even worse. Excuse my French on that. It was, hey man, that's what he, that's right.
There's nowhere to run from this man.
Hey, what is it? Nowhere to run to, baby. Shoot, man.
This is it, Isaiah chapter 47, Verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Yep. That it is, man. His nakedness is being uncovered, man.
And his shame is seen. The shameless man is.
Yeah, man. His shame is being seen, man. The shame.
And this is the shameless nation whose shame is being seen.
Man.
Right.
And this is why you think these other nations don't want this man to come and govern them, man. Why do you think Ishmael fighting so hard? Elam is fighting so hard, man.
That's right.
They don't want this guy over them, man. They know what this man brings, man.
What was that Psalms you had? What was
10.
that? Was that Psalms 10?
Yeah.
There was a part now I want to.
Still got a little more on it.
What was that?
Lied and wait 6.
Hit that 4 again, man. I want that 4 again.
Okay. This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 4. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts.
Now that's what I wanted to key in on, is those thoughts, man. Because a man is known by his thoughts. Let me get Sirach 2. You see, the thoughts of a man will tell. And see, what happened, the scripture says that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaking. And so when the mouth speaking, man, there comes actions with that too,
That's
right?
right.
And so how a person acts is proof in the pudding.
That's right.
What type of person this guy is, man. You see, just start at 2 and move on down. Yeah, cause see, man, the thoughts of these guys, man, are manifesting, man, and see, they can't hold them back. See, back in the day, they were able to hide their thoughts, their wicked deeds or whatever. But see, once this internet came out, it opened up a door for Jake and everybody else to see this man, what he's really all about. Which is why those Rockefellers were so adamant in stating that, man, the internet never should have been created. So,
and you know the movement now, right? You heard about the fake news movement?
The fake news. Yeah.
There's a movement that's basically saying
With
that all these alternative news sources are actually fake news.
Wow.
Which what they're trying to do is basically that includes the Gospels, us bringing out information. You got your Alex Jones. Alex Jones is set up, but Alex Jones is doing more magic hidden in plain sight. He's basically showing you that what's going to happen, whether you believe it or not, because the elites feel like they got to let you know what's going to happen anyway.
Right.
But they know you're not going to believe it. That's part of the whole conspiracy thing. That you control the narrative of the conspiracy.
Right.
Now, with the fake news thing, what they're doing is that they're saying that all this information that's coming out that's not legitimate news, that's coming from CNN and all these different companies, that stuff is fake news and needs to be taken out. And then let me tell you how heavy it is, bro. This is how heavy it is, because I used to be on internet forums. Because when you have different hobbies and things you like, shoes, politics, just regular news, sports. I used to be part of different forums for different interests that I had. Now on these different forums, you actually got agents that are paid by the government to basically control the narrative of what's being taught in the forums. So what's being spoken of. So when they have information like Pizzagate come out, and you got someone that puts up a thread about Pizzagate and puts up the videos, all the evidence, you're gonna have people that are in there that are gonna go and try and disprove it. And these people are actually paid. These people are on your YouTubes, they're on all your forums. In fact, one of the main people that actually started that was the Israelis. The Anti-Defamation League. What's the other one that's called? What's the one that's a lobbyist group? They're always there in Washington.
The Likud? What?
I forgot, but they deal with them Khazars. They deal with them Amalekites.
That's a political part of that.
There's another one, I forgot what it's called, but anyway, they actually have paid people, which you would call trolls on the internet, which they are paid to actually, they got a room, an area. They actually had a video of it over there in Israel. Where they actually will sit in the room and they are basically members of different forums, and what they do is they try and change up they try and dissuade people from believing certain things about the so-called Jews. So all things, information comes out about the Bacon families. Information comes out about them not being the real Jews. They actually got people that are set up to actually push out opposite, and to change the minds of the people. And before I got into the truth, or right around the time I got into the truth, that I was seeing it, and I was trying to push out information about the truth, and I saw how rampant it was. I was like, there's no reason for me to be a member of these forums, because it's obviously that all these forums are under the control of these people.
Right.
So you can come up with some truth, but you got people that are paid to actually go against it.
Trying to debunk it.
That's how it is.
So go ahead,
wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
You see, this is the mindset of the ungodly man, right? So-called Edomite man.
Yeah.
So they don't think about repenting for anything because they say life is short. So like with the Aleister Crowley, do as thou wilt, man. We die and we nothing. They don't believe in the scriptures, so they just gonna operate as an ungodly beast upon this planet, man.
You know what's crazy about that Aleister Crowley thing? That was around the time that Esau started showing himself to be who he was.
Yep. It started
in
really
the 60s, in the late 60s or so. That's when that whole movement came. Because
Yeah.
before that, everybody couldn't see that this man who he was.
Right.
He was about family and he was conservative.
And the reason why, because see, they were programming people with television, man. Hey,
Leave it to Beaver.
Leave it to Beaver. Man, our boy took it out of my mouth, right? Man, look, they give you that scene of that happy family
dream.
Yeah,
Picket fence,
exactly.
The house, the two parent family.
Yeah, man, all that stuff, man.
Traditional marriages.
Yeah, and that stuff ain't
Strong
real.
marriages,
Right.
families.
Yeah. That's right. Go on ahead.
Verse 2. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
See, they go again, man. He just think you here and then you gone, man. There's nothing else to think of after that, man. Go ahead.
For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air.
See, now, if you go into the book of Ecclesiastes, it states that the spirit returns into the Most High. And he's saying that the spirit is as ashes, man, so it's nothing, man.
Yeah.
He's counting it as nothing.
Yeah, that's why they feel like they got to get all they can get right now. You know, until before they die.
That's right.
And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passes away, and after our end there is no returning.
See, now, that's contrary to the scriptures right there. Because, see, as we know, according to the scriptures, when a person comes into this world, when they're born from a man and a woman, there's a spirit put in that body. Now, when the body returns into the dust, the spirit goes back to the Most High who gave the spirit. And so, according to the scriptures, we know that there's a certain thing as reincarnation. And so, when a man and a woman come back together, that spirit comes back down and it inhabits a different body. But according to Esau, that doesn't happen. That's what he just said right there.
Right. Just like in verse 1.
You know,
it said, you know, that showed that they don't even really believe in the Most High.
Yeah,
and they said because no man has ever returned from the grave.
See, now, exactly, exactly.
You're going to light up a cigarette right in front of
Verse 6. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth.
See, listen to what he said. Let's speedily use the creatures as in youth. See, when you're a youth, you don't have any kind of feeling or towards creation. You're basically a destructive person, man.
Right.
You know how you see little kids, they'll go out there and step in the ant pile, just start killing the ants and everything. You don't be thinking about stuff, and, you know, just anything that's created by the Most High. You'll burn up some stuff and don't care. Hey, let me set this on fire. Destruction, you know. You just real. You don't have any order about you, man, and no kind of compassion about what's around you or any kind of creatures, man.
That's right. Verse 7. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let us flower, and let no flower of the spring pass by us. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place.
Listen to that, man. He said, let us leave tokens of our joyfulness. What's the joyfulness of Esau, man? Child pedophilia. Those are tokens of his joyfulness, man. All this here stuff right here, man. This Christmas,
Yeah.
Christmas thing that's coming. These are tokens of what Esau's enjoyment.
Yeah.
He wants you to participate in those things that are against what we know to be righteous in the scriptures, man. So everything that is righteous, that's not joyfulness to Esau. Everything that's unrighteousness, that's his joyfulness. Those are his tokens that he's leaving. And you see how it's engulfed the whole planet, man. Everybody, you know, especially